Oh, thank you. Hello, hello everybody. Welcome. Sorry, just getting situated here. Okay, the description box is updated. I can figure it out. The description box has a description in it, so everybody, if you guys wanted to book, all the information is there.
So now we'll just play and see. And if it keeps doing, you will go to Wi-Fi, back to Wi-Fi. Maybe it is a good idea to disconnect some of these things off the Wi-Fi. I'll disconnect them.
I can't disconnect this one.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. All right, hello everyone. Sorry, we've been having this like constant issue every time we go live, which is why I'm like not that motivated to go live as often, because it's like I get into the zone and like I love reading for you guys, and then it gets interrupted like every other minute. So we were like, okay, this is a internet problem. We'll avoid internet and just use our cell service like Verizon, and we're doing that, and it's doing the same thing. So I'm just trying to figure it out. We've disconnected like everything in the house so that there's only one main stream of like internet, or two, I guess, with the laptop working. So I'm hoping that this seals the deal. But hello, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are staying safe. Happy New Year. Happy new moon in Capricorn. It's exciting. I feel like there is a lot in store. Ignore my nails, by the way. They're kind of like broken. I feel like I draw attention to it by saying like, hey, look at my nails, they're broken. But like, I feel like if I don't say that, people are like, is she really just out here with broken nails? And I am out here with broken nails. But it's personally because I don't feel like I can go into a nail salon and not get COVID. So I'm kind of like in a weird position where I'm like, damn it, I don't want to risk anything at this point in my pregnancy. And it's Texas, y'all. It's not like we're in like Newport. Like people are not being safe around here, which is fine. Do you know, whatever. But I'm about to give birth next month, and I have made it this far without COVID, so we out here. Anyway, not the point. Point is, I hope you guys are doing well. I have 3 people so far on the pre-booking list. I've put your names in the description box, but if you have not booked and you are interested in booking, that is linked down below. Okay, I was making sure we're not frozen. We're not frozen, right?
No, I'll tell you.
Okay. So that is linked down below, you guys. I have 3, 4, maybe 5 spots left for tonight. So if you wanted to book, you can. All the information is in the description box below. And yeah, you can, absolutely, because I'll just do yours ×2. So if you want to book a second question, go for it, girl. And then I'll just do it like consecutively instead of like spreading it out and stuff. But I'm realizing I don't have all the decks that I need. So I'm gonna get some And then Karma, you absolutely can be added. Paulus will help you guys out in the chat with booking and stuff. He's not just like a random weirdo like talking to you. He's in the room with me, so he'll help you. I'm gonna get the rest of the decks that I need for the live. I used to like experiment with different oracles, but I've just found like my few that I really enjoy for lives. They just get to the bottom line and I like a lot. Okay. So because it's a new moon, I am going to pull some new moon oracle. This is a collective reading just for everyone watching, everyone tuning in. I am burning my Attract Love rose quartz candle, which I'm currently doing a giveaway on. Go to my newest video on my channel or the community page for giveaway details. But it is rose quartz and vanilla. This is one of two different variations. I have a blinking glass vessel and then I have this light pink vessel. But I am loving rose quartz right now. Trying to get into that feminine energy, trying to attract blessings into our new year. So it's a new moon in Capricorn, which normally I feel like would be really intense, but I'm loving it. I've like been super productive today and I don't know, I'm loving this energy. So let's see collectively what's going on. Let's see what the Moonology cards have to say. Ask what. Okay, we have last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. That's really pretty. We have new moon in Cancer, relax. We have last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. Erin, I got you. You are number 4. I feel like my fingers are swollen because my ring is like bothering me today. Okay, last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. I mean, I really feel that. I feel like with the new moon in Capricorn at the beginning of this new year, we do have this kind of need to release the last year, 2021. And it's not like release in a negative way, although definitely release the negative aspects of it. It's more so just like, you know, let's start fresh. Let's leave all the grievances, all the things that maybe didn't work out behind. Let's leave it in the past. The past is the past. So I feel like this is a really beautiful energy because it's basically saying like, clear your mind, relax, leave the past in the past. You know, now is not the time to worry about what happened in 2021. It's the time to set up for the future in 2022. We have first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. Hi, Karma. Let me know what your first name is and then what payment method you use so I can look it up. I think I know what you're talking about, but I gotta double check because I'm looking at your screen name right now, not your like actual name. And then we have first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak the world, your world into being. This is really pretty. I really like this. Okay, so release your blocks, trust the universe, speak your world into being. It's so funny. I was just talking to Diana in the chat about releasing control and like the need to control everything, because one thing about this very earthy new moon is like, yes, we are out here manifesting, we're out here planning, we're making lists, we're like doing all these beautiful things, but It's like to release our grip and our expectations on those beautiful things is much easier said than done. Speaking your world into existence is only one part of the like manifestation process. The other whole part of it is like trusting the universe, trusting that these blessings are coming through for you, because it's so much harder to do than it's so much easier to say than actually do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not but a month ago that we did not know where we were moving. We had not launched Chiron. We hadn't figured anything out, basically. And so I feel like we are like now finally seeing things fall into place, at least like in our life. And but I could say like literally a month ago, 3 weeks ago at best, shit was just flying up in the air. Like, there was nothing solid about anything in our life, and it was this real like trust the universe, you know, let go of control issues type of lesson, because there was a few places we got rejected to. It was just difficult, and it was like, is there a divine plan? Like, am I, like, should I keep the faith? It was just one of those instances where everything seemed really fucked up. And that is our own illusion. That's our lens. That's us being human. That's us overthinking. Of course, the divine can see all and knows 10 miles down the road what's going to happen and knows what the plan is, and we don't, and that's why we need to let go of control and all those things. So it's definitely easier said than done, but as someone who really had to practice this, 3 weeks later, it feels so much better. It feels like, wow, like there really is a plan and things are falling into place, and it just feels good. It feels really good. So trust the universe, you guys. Speak your world into being, definitely, but make sure you release those blocks by leaving the past behind, and like what has happened has happened. So for your angel number, we have 31, I am disciplined. We have 55, I am evolving. So I am disciplined, such a Capricorn energy. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. Yes, make those lists, literally make those vision boards. I've been like really thinking about just getting a huge fucking poster board from like Staples or wherever, and just drawing on it and just doing like a whole 2022 type of thing, because I used to do that like every year, but this year is particularly different. I'm becoming a mom. So I it's almost like, in theory, I'd like to assume that all of these little things will like go to bed, like that I'm not going to be out here making vision boards and manifesting, but then at the same time I'm like, why the fuck can't I? Like I definitely still want to be out here making manifestations and visions and all of that great stuff. So I have to just, you know, go with that flow. And then we have 55, I am evolving, which is a master number. So substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. Yes, so there's a lot of change, especially like change for the better, but it doesn't seem that way at first. Sometimes change can be very chaotic. Sometimes it just seems like everything is in the air. Like I said, like 3 weeks ago, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Like, business was on the verge of launching. We didn't sign for a home. We were like, how are we going to pay for this? How are we going to do this? And now it's like things are, you know, they're still up in the air. Nothing's perfect, but it feels a little better. So sometimes change can be scary in that there's this unknowingness. We don't know what's coming next. The future is like out of our hands, blah, 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 blah. So, but this is just a really beautiful card, because I feel like the reason these messages are coming out for you guys is like the universe has your back, and the universe wants you guys to relax, because they're the ones taking care of like the real nitty gritty. They're like, listen, I know that you guys love to worry. I know you love to stress, but calm your pretty head down, because we got you. And in the meantime, just relax, sit back, let us do all of the work. And you have to let them do the work. You have to like receive that. So definitely claim this message, you guys. This was really beautiful. I feel like this new moon in Capricorn is really productive, and I feel like especially productive for planting the seeds of the foundation for this gorgeous year, which I feel really optimistic about, and I feel like it's not a fake optimism. 2021, I was like, well, I don't know what to fucking tell y'all. I came into 2021 and I was like, yeah, I don't know. Don't know what to say here, but 2022 definitely different energy. So I feel like this is more like legitimate. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna get into it. I'm going to start with the personal readings here. So far, I have 4 people booked and I have 4 spots left. So if you guys wanted to book, let me know. Go for it. And then if you guys kind of saw my announcements on Instagram or at least on my video, then you know that this is pretty much the last month and some change that I will be going live. Things are gonna slow down quite a bit, but let's party while we are here. All right, Sheen, I got you ×2. So I'm gonna start with you and we're gonna do both your readings consecutively so that we can like get that energy out. I just got lightheaded. All right, so the first question is an 18 plus with channeled messages. Okay. So, thank you, Shanice, I love you. Sorry, I was not looking at the chat at all. Okay, so 18 plus channeled messages. So I'm aware I'm supposed to have a child who I also intuitively know is my child in other lives. Oh, I love that. And has most likely already has picked who his or her father is in this life, since because of the spiritual realm I was incarnated in, where I met the Ronin before being born into the physical world, my past self was pregnant with said child. And basically when people asked who the father was, a medicinal shaman basically said that's beyond our knowledge. Basically, information about him has been blocked. Out of curiosity, I'm really wondering, do I already have a connection with the father and the future husband from past lives despite not meeting him in this life yet, or is he someone new? What does he physically look like and what kind of person is he in his personality? When do I meet him? Also asking because I'm nosy and wondering how the Ronin and Blue Warrior man fit into the equation, even are aware about the said future husband. And that's blues, my favorite type, and wonder if there's any similarities for fun. And girl, you don't even know how I got a little jealous over you channeling how Ronan has a lover but kissed me in my dreams anyway. What a player. As always, thank you for your readings. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so this is a really awesome question because I truly believe that some children are soul children and they do wait for you to find that particular person that will be the father or mother of their children, of their, not, doesn't make sense, of them, their father or mother. So I do believe that happens like in this incarnation. It's a really interesting concept, but it kind of, sometimes that soul child or said soul child is a spirit guide or like an angel that waits and watches above you until that time comes. So that's really cool. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles to start. We have the Ace of Cups. So have you essentially, do you have a connection with this father, future husband from past lives, despite not knowing him yet? Okay, so do you have this connection with them? Are they someone new? Are they someone fresh? Is this a new soul connection, like you have not shared multiple lives with? Let's look into it. Okay, we have that moon in reverse. I put it back in, but it wanted to pop out again. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the moon in reverse. Interesting. I definitely see it being blocked, which was really interesting because we had that moon here. The moon wouldn't even pop up to begin with, let alone in reverse if it was something that was super clear and like up front. But we're gonna, you know, we're nosy, so we're gonna keep digging for information because that's what I do. We have the King of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess. What an interesting spread. Okay. I feel like definitely, yes, you have known this person before. There was a separation, and there was definitely a separation in a past life, but like what kind of separation? I feel like Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay, interesting. I'm not understanding. Alexa, play Spotify. Okay, so I feel like you walked away from this person in a past life. Like you left them. Like you literally next morning packed up your bags and left type of thing. Still doesn't really quite answer whether or not this person was the father of your child. I do feel like okay. I'm getting something. This is a very intricate message. So, okay, there was definitely a past lover, soulmate that you... Okay. So there was definitely a past lover and soulmate that was the father of this child that is your said soul child, but they're not going to be the father of this child again, if that makes sense. So like the soul connection is to you and only you and individually you. You're actually going to father this kid with a fresh, brand new person that you have not met. And there's a lot of building that comes with it in the foundation of your relationship and connection, getting to know each other, etc., falling in love, all that great stuff. But the actual person that used to be their father is no longer going to be their father again. And that's the beauty of being a soul and a vessel. It's that it's like we just have these vessels, and it doesn't mean that they have to like constantly repeat each other and repeat itself. So like if he was like a shitty person, you know, the soul connection is towards you, and this baby wants to come back to you and reincarnate and have this reconciliation, but there's no specific attachment to that father, especially if as a soul the baby is deciding to live better and choose more wisely. Maybe by having a difficult relationship in a past life with their father and you having a difficult marriage or whatever the situation was, your soul ascended by learning those difficult lessons, and you don't need to repeat that lesson anymore. Neither does the baby. So in this lifetime, in this incarnation, you can expect a fresh new person, someone who is a lot more stable, and I want to say stable mentally than the person before. I do see that you did cut the cord and walk away from them, but it was almost like very messy. Like you walked away, but it could have been in a time period where it was not traditional to walk away from a man or to leave and divorce in some type of way. And so you were kind of seen as like a slut or a hoe, or I'm hearing a tramp. And so I don't know what time period we use the word tramp, but like it's something very specific. And you were looked upon as someone who was like really going against the grain of society. Now that's in the past, like literally in the past, but now I'm seeing that it's just kind of like a different situation. Ava does have a credit. I'm saying it is a different situation. Like I feel like you are going to be with someone fresh this time around. And this person is going to have a lot more mental stability, a lot more love to give, emotional maturity. I feel like in the past, there was like some sort of distance. I'm almost feeling like army or military type distance. This person had to like be somewhere else. But I was trying to figure out what happened, like with the split, like did someone die? Did they die? But I don't really get that vibe. I get it more so that it just was like, they're kind of like a two-timer. But this new fresh person could be a fire sign, just kind of as a reference, because we have the King of Wands here, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They are someone who is very protective over you and will be very protective over you, making them a really good father. I don't know if you know this, but the baby soul has feminine energy. I wouldn't really doubt that it could be a girl, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the gender is going to be a girl, but I'm just getting very like feminine energy. I feel like you will fall in love with this person. I don't know quite really the time length when this is going to happen. I just know that this is someone that you both are going to fall deep for each other. I think that with the High Priestess to end with, we're kind of getting a message from Spirit that the more that your spirituality grows and develops, the more in alignment with destiny and meeting this new person who, you know, inevitably you might have children with, is going to appear in your life, is going to materialize. As far as like characteristics go, I think that they are going to be really tall, probably really muscular or husky in some kind of way. So it doesn't mean that they're like super shredded. They could be super shredded, but it could just be that they're like bigger bone, bigger built than you. I feel like they're very protective. They could have facial hair and like wear a beard or a mustache beard combination. They kind of have a more rustic look. Like I definitely see that they grow their hair out more than like, you know, the average male. I feel like this person can be very hot-headed, but they come from a place of passion. They come from a place of love. Like they don't mean to be hot-headed in an immature sense. And then I think there's going to be a huge attraction with you. Like I feel like this person is going to be super attracted to your figure, super attracted to you, to the point where they're like always touching up on you, probably always trying to make a baby, just literally like they don't even care about having like really kinky, ridiculous sex. They really just want to be intimate and close with you. I feel like the sex is not going to be that creative, but it is going to be it's going to be nice. Like they're really going to want to hold you and hug you and like, you know, missionary and Netflix and chill and like that kind of thing. But I do feel like this person's going to have like a lot of passion for you. So let's pull your oracle. We have engagement. Okay, so this could be happening soon. We have attraction. So yeah, like I said, this person's going to be very attracted to you, but it could also help doing some attraction rituals, you know, using like an attraction manifestation candle, using rose quartz, things like that to like help this person come into your life. But engagement to me is not just about like someone putting a ring on it. It's more like an engagement in that this is something that could be happening in your life soon within your love life, like meeting them at least like at the forefront. You're just like getting to the point where you're meeting them. And then we have very soon. So there you go. Like this could be happening very soon. And we have happy, happy, and co-create. Interesting, really cool. Because I feel like happy, happy is like get into an attracting, receiving energy, make yourself feel happy, fill your cup up, and then automatically this kind of materializes for you. And then we have co-create because I feel like you guys look so different from each other. This person's like fucking huge and like super muscular, and you're like small and cute, and like so you guys have this like really funny contrast, but it's super cute, and I feel like they really love it. And then I got you DAEDAI. Let me know if I said your name correctly. You are number 6. Ava, you are number 5. I have 2 spots left for tonight, you guys.
Put Karma down.
Okay.
Karma, which is Kimberly.
Kimberly, you are number 7. So I have 2 spots left for you guys tonight. Okay, but yeah, very soon. So let's do your channel messages. Let's see what this future person would say to you. Mark, I got you. And Dinah, I got you. Okay, you guys. I believe we are all booked up for tonight. Sorry, Sheen. Okay, so we'll do some channel messages from this new person. After this channeling, you guys, before I get to the next question, I'll go over the list because I know a lot of bookings just came in. So I'll tell you what place you are in line. If you guys want to pre-book for the next live, you can. Tonight's live is just going to be 9 people total, and then we will be going live. I'll be going live again this Thursday. So this is the last month of me going live pretty much. So if you guys want to get on the pre-booking list, then I totally get it. I want to secure the spot. So we have the Emperor. We have the Fool. Ooh, we have the 2 of Cups. King of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. King of Wands coming out. High Priestess coming out again. So what would they say to you? What would he say to you? I feel like from the moment that I met you, I knew that you were the one. And I know that sounds really cliche, but that's just kind of who I am. Super cheesy that way, but it was almost like an instinct. Like I knew that I kind of had to approach you and come near you and take this step forward in this leap of faith, literally regardless of whether or not you are with someone else. I didn't even know if you had a boyfriend or if you were in a relationship with someone else. I just saw you and knew that I had to like approach you and take you out on a date and like ask you out. And it's this really weird thing. It's this really weird thing. It was just like I felt emotionally, spiritually like tied to you for some reason. And I immediately just felt like inclined. I don't know. I definitely wanted to take you out on a date. And it's obviously because you're super attractive, but there was more to it. There was like more of a pull. Like I felt like automatically you were my type. I could see a life with you, like just really big picture shit. And it just felt right. And I feel like I have always believed in meeting the one and love at first sight. And it really was that thing with you. And you know, I also kind of assumed the position of wanting to like protect you and like love you and get to know you more. So I don't know, I just felt very committed to you. Like right away felt very committed and felt very tied to you. And you can ask anyone. I've never felt like this before, and I've never said this to anyone before, but there's something about you that is so original and authentic and kind of like a light in a really dark place or dark world. And you know, you just shine differently, you shine brighter. And I just knew that I wanted to have love with you on a level that I have never really thought of before. Honestly, I've never imagined this. I am kind of like a romantic at heart, but I've never gone as far as to dream and up who I would be with. But if it would be anyone, it would be 100% you. You are so beautiful and sexy, and I just felt like automatically that was like, yep, that's wifey, and you're gonna be like the mother of my children. And automatically I wanted to kind of approach you and, you know, see where this could go in a way that hopefully would like go in our favor. But I definitely wanted to, you know, start something here. And now here we are. And I feel like this is the start of something really really big in our life. Okay, I mean, I really like that. These cards are beautiful too, and just look at the Emperor and then the Fool to follow, and then we got the Two of Cups and the King of Cups. Like, love at first sight for sure. All right, love. So I'll do your second question as well, but I'm going to go over the list really quick for everybody. Okay, so I have Nate as number 2. Nate, let me know if you were here because I don't have your question. I have Diana, number 3, Erin, number 4, Ava, number 5, DAEDAI, number 6, DAEDAI, number 6, Kimberly, number 7, Mark, number 8, and DINAH, number 9. So I will actually type that in the description box so that you guys can like have it and know what number we're on and stuff. Nate, Diana, Eva. Okay, guys. All right. So we're still on number 1. She got 2 questions, so let me do her second question. Thank you guys for your patience. And this is like moving a little wide. Okay, interesting.
It was just a computer.
Okay, so second question, 18 plus and channeled messages. So you know, this is weird because you don't know if this is TMI, but you're asking because, well, while I was in the shower, you wanted some me time. So you felt him and got flustered. Okay, so you kind of like felt his energy watching you and hovering over you while you were like in the shower. And then when you asked for him to leave, you kind of felt it leave, the energy. Okay, and then different situation, you went to a cosplay convention and some guys were showing interest. One of them even bought you a drink. There was a few moments where you just lived it up and had fun, but some thoughts in the back of your mind lingered, hoping that he wouldn't get mad that other people were showing interest. Does he listen when I ask for privacy? Or how possessive does he get in the depth that he deeply feels and acts upon that I don't know, since I haven't sensed him much lately, if he does come and go? Okay, so how do I frame this question? So I feel like, okay, saw the devil, but we'll see if it comes out again. That is so funny. We have the Tower. And then it's like specifically like hovering kind of energy, which is like what we were talking about. Okay. I don't even know how to frame the question. I'm just pulling the cards hoping that he will like give us the right cards to answer the question. Okay, yeah, definitely. I mean, holy shit. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely right in how you sense his energy around you. It's almost more powerful because he's not human, if that makes sense. Or I wouldn't say powerful, it's more prominent. That's all he can communicate with, his energy. Okay, so I'm definitely getting the vibe of like, yeah, definitely hovering, definitely jealous of the fact that you were living it up. Okay, first of all, side note, I don't think you should feel guilty for like living it up in the 3D. Like, if someone wanted to buy you a drink and you're having fun, have fun, girl. Don't feel guilty because he's super jealous. But I do feel like, yes, he is super jealous. I think he was like more concerned that you were gonna go home with this person and like they're gonna fuck your brains out. Because I just feel like look at this guy. This man is like pounding her, and then he's like in the background with an axe, like a crazy person. And it's like funny because even how it's illustrated, the silhouette is very foggy and vague. It's like not really him with an axe, you know? It's kind of like the ghost of him, or like his like thoughts, his like subconscious thoughts, like what if I just, you know, made this guy trip and fall and like break his neck. But I feel like he definitely got a little concerned, a little worried, even a little butthurt, because we have the Three of Swords, and that Three of Swords does not come out lightly. Like we all know in the tarot community what the Three of Swords represents, and it's kind of like a third party situation. So even in that moment, he was like, she's betraying me, where is her loyalty? I'm super loyal to her, that is mine. Like super possessive Hierophant vibes. I feel like the Hierophant normally is very like spiritual and high vibrational, but in this reading, I feel like the Hierophant is like, that is my baby, what the fuck? I'm super mad about it. The other Two of Swords in reverse, like, okay, so she wants to play me like that, fine, we'll see how she likes it when I pull away. So I definitely got this energy of like, his energy was very prominent, it was there, he was pissed, he was watching, he didn't like what he saw, he was really concerned that you were gonna like fuck this person, and felt very betrayed, which is interesting. And then kind of like pulled away, was like, okay, fine, if she wants to be indecisive about who she wants, then I'll stop trying, like fuck this. So I feel like with the Six of Cups then further, after the Two of Swords in reverse, he's watching you from a distance, but because you're so intuitive and like obviously clearly empathic and receptive, it doesn't matter like what distance he watches you from, it seems like you still can feel his energy. And then I also feel like he can't help himself. Like you're in the shower and then you feel his energy even more because he can't fucking help himself. Like he always comes back anyway. So it's like he loves to creep up on you for sure. Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Swords, the person who's stuck the sword in his heart is himself. Like, you know, you're living your life, doing your thing. He's the one creeping up on you, like watching you. So he didn't like what he saw, but that's what happens when you are constantly watching. So Ace of Pentacles, I think it comes from a place of just like wanting you and wanting to be with you. And then Six of Pentacles also comes from a place of like, I think just, you know, he's so loyal and committed to you because that's all that he can do. That's all that he can give with the Six of Pentacles, that it's almost like, I wish I could give more. I wish that there could be like more to the situation. And then we have the Hangman in reverse, clarifying the Two of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this kind of represents like stagnation. Like there's nothing he can do about it. There's nothing he can do about you like going out with other guys. I think in the moment he was super heated because he really thought you guys were gonna fuck. But I feel like because you guys didn't, he like cooled down a little. But definitely the jealousy and the rage is there, for sure. So this is like crazy. Okay, let's get some oracle. We have co-create. Interesting that it came out again. Because it's like, huh. It's actually very interesting you got it again. I'm trying to interpret it. Unfinished symphony. I feel like he knows ahead of time that you're gonna end up with someone in the three-dimensional world. Like you're gonna find your person. Maybe it's a person that we talked about in the first reading. But it's like, until you find that exact match, like he doesn't approve of anyone else. So it's like maybe even sensing his energy is not just about jealousy and possession, but it's about like, this person isn't right for you. Like I know it's right for you and this person is not it. And it's like, he doesn't even want you to waste your time type of energy. And then with unfinished symphony, I feel like he just feels like there's unfinished business, and it also could represent unfinished business in that you are not entertaining the right person, or at least in that moment he was super heated because he felt like you weren't entertaining the right person. With mending, like I said, he always comes back. Everything's fine. Everything's cool now. But in the heat of the moment, he was really upset for sure. And it's because he's like your soulmate and feels like you deserve love. And maybe, who knows what his superpowers are? Maybe he like could read that person's mind like Edward from Twilight and like knew what his intentions were, and he just wanted to fuck you and leave, and like he was like, no, that's not gonna happen. So maybe it was like one of those kind of things, you know? Okay, so let's do your channel messages and see what he has to say for himself. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So he's like, calm down. He's like, fine. He's calmed down. He's like, all right, I'm chill. We have 10 of Pentacles, Justice. And really, like, now I'm getting the underlying intention. Just like wanting the best for you, and probably just felt like that person was a douchebag or had bad intentions. And like maybe in the moment you were like, this is fun, like I'm getting a drink, blah, blah, but like you weren't reading the person really, and maybe they had like bad energy. I don't know. Maybe it was just like they thought they were gonna like you know, really, I keep saying like fuck you, like that's a bad thing, but like maybe it was gonna be like a bad fuck, who knows. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like back in the day that was like, he's gonna deflower you and oh God. It's like, okay, but if you want that, then not the worst thing to happen. But I guess it just depends. We have the Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Wheel. Okay. So yeah, he's definitely calmed down. It's so funny, he's like telling me to calm down. It's like, you need to chill. Obviously, I want what's best for you. I want you to be happy. And I want you to, like, if perfect case scenario, if I can't be with you, I would like to guide you towards someone who is going to respect you and who is going to be there the next day. And ideally, in a perfect world, I feel like that person has their own job and their own house and like can take care of you and protect you like a real man should, and isn't just like gonna try and like fuck you and buy one like $5 drink for you and just, you know, feel like the man, because they're not the man and that person sucked. But I've like calmed down. I just really like at the end of the day, I just want what's best for you, and I want someone for you that is strong and that is stable and who can really appreciate a woman like you and who can commit to a woman like you and who is all about a woman like you. I don't think that you need to be entertaining a bunch of people until you find that person. I think that person will come in its own due diligence, and I think that they will be a real, authentic, truthful man, and that's truly what I want for you. And I truly see that happening in your life very soon, and you know, maybe even sooner than you think. But I think in the meantime, yes, there's a lot of men that are lusting over you because you're very attractive, but you cannot let them all in. You might waste your time or get your heart broken or be stirred in the wrong direction. And I feel like I look over you with a watchful eye because one, yes, I'm very possessive and protective over you, but two, because I can kind of see past the illusion and the outer layer of bullshit, and I really want to lead you in the right direction. And if you can feel my energy really intense sometimes, it's not to alarm you, it's to try to communicate with you, because that's the only way that I can communicate with you, is just through energy and that exchange. And sometimes I just want to send you signals and warnings that maybe someone is not who you think they are, or maybe you're not in the right exact path line that you're supposed to be in. And really, I want you to be set up for success, because you are such a smart intellectual woman and you are so deserving of someone who can bring 50-50 to the table with you. You don't need to be used and you don't need to be broken-hearted or hurt by others. I really would hate to see you sad or at a loss or feeling like you're neglected. I think it's gonna take time to like find someone you're gonna marry, and I think you know that. But building that foundation does start with the right person, and that person has to be right at the beginning and at the forefront. Do not try to make that person the right person, because I feel like something I'm very protective over you about is the fact that you see the good in everybody, and you are a people pleaser and you want to please people, especially people that you find attractive. But it's not going to be about that this time around. It's going to be the other way around. They're going to have to attract you and please you, and I feel like they're going to have to be good from the start. And that is the only way that I can show you my love, is by leading you and guiding you in the right direction. It really tears me apart that I can't be that person in this lifetime, that I have to just merely watch from afar. It's very hard for me to even do this and guide you in this way, but I know that's what you want, is to love and be loved, and I would never ask you to sacrifice that or sit this one out because we can't be together. So I truly want you to be happy, and I truly feel like that's a part of your lifeline. All right, so that was your channeled messages from this person. Got really deep and intense. But I love you, I appreciate you, I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here once again, and I will see you hopefully at the next live. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next person. Okay, which is Nate Daniels. So Nate, you kind of got you kind of gave me a question, but this is in regards to romance and a channeled message. Regular deck pool and channeled message in regards to romance. So let's see what's gonna come up for you. We have the Ace of Wands to start. We have the Star. Nate, you have a birthday coming up. We have Temperance, the Magician. Okay, someone is manifesting love into their life. Consciously or subconsciously, you're still manifesting. It seems like 2022 is bringing about some new love opportunities for you. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune, and one more. The Lovers. All right. Did you guys know that this year is ruled by the number 6? And the 6th tarot card is the Lovers. So this year, 2022, is all about manifesting divine love into your life. Super cool stuff. So if you were going to manifest a soulmate any year, it would be this year. All right, so Ace of Wands, the Star, Temperance, Magician. Okay, so regarding romance, what is happening? I feel like the year's starting off hot. It's starting off good, starting off passionate. I feel like Ace of Wands represents really putting yourself out there and like getting into the dating scene or the dating world. A new profound sense of confidence and even creativity in how you like approach certain situations. I feel like you're feeling extra creative and artistic this year and this month especially, or at least in this moment. And that artistic energy I feel like is going to kind of trickle down into other parts of your life in which you feel like very confident about yourself, and then you end up being attracting, you put yourself in this very attractive energy where you start attracting other people, other lovers. I feel like there's like a sense of balance as well happening where maybe things were not so like put together in the past year. Like maybe it felt like you met someone and then it fell off, and then you met someone and fell off, and it just kind of was this like uneven riff of like nothing that just came to a halt. And I feel like a lot of it was Spirit's way of trying to get you to focus in on your crafts, focus in on your music, focus in on your own confidence and self-esteem. And part of some of these rifts, I feel like helped you grow as a person. It helped you mature and understand like what you really want. And now there's like a new profound sense of balance and reassurance here. And because of that balance and reassurance, you're putting that out into the universe, which is then attracting new opportunity into your life. Ten of Pentacles is very interesting to pop out. I kind of want to clarify it because I don't have a specific person here showing up, but I do feel like Ten of Pentacles clarifying even further, Six of Wands, that this is your year for love. I feel like generally speaking, I can say that with confidence just because we do have that clarifying the confidence card, which is the Ace of Wands. I feel like the Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles duo is kind of like setting you up for success. So it's like if you really wanted a long-standing relationship, a relationship that could end up leading to something significant, and it doesn't always have to be that marriage is so significant. It can just be that like you found someone that you truly feel comfortable with and you truly feel like is home to you. And I was talking about that in one of my readings today in the video I just posted. It's like so important. It's like even more important than all this other bullshit we talk about in the spiritual community, like twin flames, soulmate. Like it's more important to find someone that is like your home, that is your best friend, that's your companion, like that you're comfortable with in every single way possible. This guy farts in front of me like no one's business all day, every day. About the dog. And you know, cool, whatever, like that means he's super comfortable, but like I feel like point is you're gonna find that person that you can fart in front of this year. And I feel like with the Five of Cups in reverse clarifying the Star, there's not going to be any more of these highs and lows where you feel like you've met someone cool and then it like ends in a low. I feel like this is going to be like just a nice upward streamline of like something is headed in a very positive direction for you. And I do feel like this is a big change in general with the Wheel of Fortune. But again, it all starts with the fact that you're feeling more creative, more confident, and more self-assured in like who you are and what you're looking for. Because by being self-assured, you are affirming that to the universe, that you know who you are and you want to find someone that matches that energy. With the Lovers, I think it's no coincidence that this is the year of the Lovers, and it's clarifying the Magician, which is all about manifestation. So I feel like you could literally be manifesting someone this year. But again, I don't have a specific character. I just know that this is somebody and it's significant and it's successful. So if you wanted to like manifest further, attracts love, rose quartz manifestation candle for sure. Let's pull your oracle. We have Buy the Book and Happy. Yeah, there's definitely like happiness in store for you. I feel like happiness has been an overrated word that we use where we've just kind of like drowned the definition into oblivion. But no, seriously, I do feel like you're going to be happy. And I do feel like maybe you have been doing things by the book as far as like healing goes and shadow work, and that's been very essential for your growth. And it's probably led you this far to begin with. Keep an open mind because I feel like your person is going to differ from your usual type and expectations. And that is not to say that they're not attractive. Every time I say that to people, they're like, does that mean they're not attractive? Like, fuck no. Like, you're going to be attracted to them, but it's just like, You guys could come from completely different cultural backgrounds, different ethnicities. You just probably wouldn't have thought that this is like the person you'd end up with. And then we have getting to know each other. So I definitely feel like you're going to be meeting someone. It's just a matter of like when. So let's do your channeled messages and see what pops up for you. Okay, beautiful. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords could be coming through Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Justice, Libra vibes. Aquarius vibes. Okay, so super compatible with you because you're an Aquarius, Capricorn cusp. So this person could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, any of those. King of Wands. Alright, who is this person? What would they say to you? Alright. Okay, interesting. So I'm not getting this person. I'm actually getting a spirit guide of yours. I'm assuming they're a spirit guide or someone who like really cares about you, like looks closely over you. So spirit guide could mean family member, it could mean ancestor, or literal, like if you know who your spirit guides are. One of them, I'm getting like a feminine energy and like an older woman. We really wanted you to build some of the basic blocks of your life, including your career. And we really wanted you to focus in on that before we brought this person towards you. But the person that we are bringing towards you is someone that you're going to be very compatible with. I feel like you guys are going to talk for days and talk an endless amount. This person is very kind and compassionate. They have their defenses up, but their defenses are up in the same way that your defenses are up. And hopefully you each other can bring them down and help each other with your healing and your inner wounds. This person's an animal lover and they are very compassionate and strong. There's someone that is very vocal on social media, and we really wanted you to find someone that you could look up to and inspire and aspire to be like. Not that you should compare yourself in any type of way, but we wanted to bring about some balance to your love life, and that you find someone who is just as motivated as you to create something of themselves in their career. This person is a figure in their own way, actress type, and because you're a musician, you guys make such a beautiful couple, will make a beautiful couple. We've been really watching you build your confidence, and we felt like part of building your confidence was representatory of you creating a solid foundation for your life, meaning getting your finances in order, your career in order, and going back towards your healing and your shadow work, because without those key elements, it would have been very hard for you to be confident next to this person who does have a large following and a lot of people's eyes on them. But you guys are very similar in so many ways, and actually in the best ways, and I feel like you guys will inspire each other to aspire. You guys will want to travel and plan trips with each other and have so many creative ideas bouncing off one another. I feel like you guys will form a friendship first before you form a love, but this love will be very inspiring nonetheless. You both are very creative people that need stability in order to thrive, and I feel like you guys can both provide that for each other. This person is someone you very happy, and this is moving along pretty quickly as far as what you are manifesting into your life. I feel like you just need to call on your help of your spiritual team. We are by your side. We will answer any of the questions that you have. We'll send you signs and signals no matter what. This is definitely your year to manifest this person. So go about your life with passion and with ease, knowing that what's meant for you will come for you. You can trust yourself and you can trust your intuition. All right, so that was your channeled messages. Very interesting how it came out as far as like being from a bird's eye view rather than like a direct person. But it's almost like they're placing this person in your life, or soon to, or have just placed them in your life. So you definitely have to let me know more about the situation if that resonated for you. Thank you so much for joining and being here and booking. I love you and appreciate you. And I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Diana.
Trying to take a little break. I'll show them the candles.
No, that's still talking. Out of breath.
I can show them the candles.
This phone is dirty. All right, Diana, hello, you are next. Let me pull up your question really quick. Alexa, play Spotify. Okay. Getting hungry.
Hungry? Make you something.
I like to eat during our lives. Okay. So you have a regular deck pool and you want to know what you can expect with Zach. It's a newer relationship. You think you could be good friends or more, not sure yet, but you're trying to read the room a little bit more for both of our time not to be wasted. Okay. Trying to get your life together, finally feel the hope kicking back into your system when it comes to your overall mental health. But you were talking on Instagram and we were talking on Instagram. Okay. So Zach, why does it smell like syrup? It's, my phone is like crusty and it smells like syrup. It's, okay, what can you expect from Zach? It's a newer relationship. I think we could be good friends, wink, wink, or more. Not sure yet, but you're trying to read the room. Okay, love that. So let's get into it.
You want to shake, baby? You want to shake? Blueberries, mangoes, bananas.
Yeah, but not blueberries, just I have something in the freezer. I think it has everything already.
With some almond milk?
Yeah. No.
Or
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Yeah. Maybe.
Let's try it.
I think it literally has bananas in it too. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. The Lovers. There's that Lovers card. I would not doubt that I'm going to see this card a lot because it is the year of the Lovers. We have the Ten of Pentacles pop out. No, Jackson, you are staying here. We have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands and the Empress. Ah! I love this. Okay. I'm like, maybe not spill my drink. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like you guys could be great friends. It's interesting because it is slow to start. I am feeling that vibe. I think both of you are kind of sniffing this one out. I feel like you're both, and it's not even that you're hesitant. I think you guys are both very optimistic actually about where this could go. There's definitely an attraction here. This person's super attracted to you. They're thinking you are super sexy, and they're like, holy shit, how are we how am I doing this? How do I even have her attention right now? I don't even know, but I'm here and I'm gonna take it. I feel like with the lovers, there's just this energy of like, there could be a really great partnership here. The Ten of Pentacles is an interesting jump. I'm only assuming that this person is actually very similar to you in what you want. I feel like you guys actually have a lot more in common than you have even like discovered yet, in that I don't know if this person's an earth sign or has a lot of earth in their chart, but they want to move slow. They want to start a friendship. They want to like, you know, they want to be with someone they can build an empire with. Even if it's metaphoric, they want like a partnership. They're not looking for just like a one night stand. Like the lovers, I always take them as like very equal counterparts to each other. Like they definitely, there's a great give and take here. And then the Ten of Pentacles, I've always taken that as like a 2-for-1 type of deal. Like they're bringing 5 pentacles in the room, you're bringing 5 pentacles in the room. And I feel like this person is, it's not that you guys necessarily are going to jump to the Ten of Pentacles, although that definitely is a possibility because we do have the 4 of Wands clarifying, but it's that you have that potential with each other. This person sees you as someone that they definitely could fall in love with. I think, again, they're very practical minded. They're trying to be optimistic, and they are trying to open themselves up, and they're trying not to like fall too hard too fast. You know, they want to like tread lightly and they don't want to get hurt, but I don't see a lot of reservations or hesitations. I just see that this is like their usual methodology. But with the Ace of Cups, I feel like this person does see you as someone they could fall in love with. They've definitely thought that before. They've definitely, you know, think about why they are, I don't know, it's like an interesting energy. Like they're okay, first of all, they're very lustful over you with the Queen of Wands energy, so it gets their mind racing all sorts of thoughts, like, oh damn, that's wifey, oh damn, I could have babies with them. But they're so practical at the end of the day that they're trying not to be like fucking crazy and be like, we're gonna get married. Like they are trying to be like, okay, hold up, like let's take it slow. I could see myself falling in love with her. I definitely want to date her. I want to continue dating her, getting to know her. I definitely feel like I have a lot to give. I have a lot to bring to the table. She has a lot to bring to the table. So it's like a really beautiful energy of just like, there is something here. There's definitely something here. So you are reading the room correctly, and you don't really need to tread that lightly. I mean, definitely go at your own flow and pace. I feel like this person's very respectful. But this is not like a reading where I'm like, I don't know. This is a reading where I'm like, okay, all right, like I see it, I see this coming, I see this happening for you. I see this like you guys having a great dating relationship, and you know, who knows, this could really be on like your path line with the 4 of Wands. This could be really something that develops further into an actual, into an actual marriage. So I feel like with the Empress here, this is kind of popping up at the end. She wanted to pop up at the end because I feel like this is something that's not truly obvious at first glance. Like I feel like this is one of those connections where you guys are both trying to do things the right way, essentially. And I'm not even sure how to articulate what I'm trying to say. I feel like you understand because it's like your energy, but like you guys you're not trying to go into this with like hesitation or reservations or like, I have all these wounds, I don't want to get hurt. You're just both going into this with fresh eyes and fresh like lenses, and you both are very like into each other and like really do hope this goes all the way, but it's very honest, it's very pure, it's a good fucking energy. I mean, Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, they both don't come out lightly, but I don't want to be like crazy and be like, you're gonna get married. But like, if you guys wanted to head in this direction, it's not just marriage, it's like, it could be a very long-lasting relationship. Like, this could be a relationship that heads into a commitment, and there is a lot of loyalty, and it's very long-standing, it's very long-lasting. Like, you guys could end up being together for a while. So this is something that is really beautiful.
Baby Prego needs a little break. So, food break.
Can I finish my thought though?
Okay, I'm sorry. Baby Prego.
I'm almost, thank you. So yeah, I feel like receive this because you are divine and deserving of this, and this is really beautiful. So I'm really loving this for you. Let me pull some oracle. Okay, we have round and round. So this is not one of those situations where you are going to be spinning around in circles. I feel like we have imagine. I feel like this person wants to like send you a message soon and express something to you that maybe you need to hear. You have stayed optimistic about your love life. Maybe you just need a little more reassurance, because if they're like you, then they're more, their love language is more physical, and not physical and just like they want to up you, but like that could be part of it. It could be like physical in that they are a doer. Like, personally, I show like my love through my actions, and sometimes I have to remind myself like, oh, you should vocalize it like once in a while. You should say something, you should like fucking tell them they're awesome, but like I don't do that as often as I should, and I'm trying to like work on that. So like maybe you're the same way, and so maybe they're the same way, and so both of you are not vocalizing enough your feelings towards each other, especially because it's really new. And I feel like you can expect this person to be a little more vocal pretty soon. So yes, that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you're getting to know each other right now. And then imagine the best. Imagine that this could lead to what Shanice said, like first comes marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage. Exactly. I used to like sing that all the time as a kid. So just, you know, let yourself be imaginative. Let yourself believe that this is headed towards best case scenario, because I feel like your practical mind wants to like shut it down or like see any kind of curve in the road, but really the cards are saying this is actually really beautiful, and there is a lot of potential and growth here. So I can't wait to hear more, honestly. I can't wait to like hear more about this person and like follow through with this and just like know more and see more, and then see like really cute couple pictures, and oh my god. Okay, so I love that for you, Diana. I love you, I appreciate you. I really hope that resonates. Thank you so much for joining the live, girl. All right, I'm gonna sip some of my smoothie, and I will move on to the next person, which is Aaron.
Prego needs to sip the smoothie.
Yes.
You tell me, Jacko. What do you see?
Okay, Aaron, I got your message on Instagram. Give me one moment, though.
Such a security rock. You feel somebody there? No? Security rock.
Okay, so you got a mediumship. Okay, this is going to be really awesome. So mediumship, messages regarding from your past loved ones about moving forward after recent life work changes, and then got more context on Instagram. So recently you shifted roles in your career. You were a concert promoter, but now you're working as a booking agent for a national company. Wow, congratulations, that's amazing. And you let go of the connection with who you thought was your twin. Your biological father died when you were 18, and your grandpa raised you and then died when you, 18 months old, and then your grandpa raised you and then passed away when you were 11. And then your first love passed 4 years into your relationship, you were 19. And I also had another partner pass about 8 years ago. Holy shit. What guidance do they have for you moving forward in this new fresh start on your life? Should you be looking out for anything? Signs? You're open to receiving whatever. Okay. Oh, I'm a Cancer moon. Libra sun, Cancer moon, Scorpio rising. Okay. So you're very, very intuitive and sensitive, to say the least. All right. So we have a whole team out here looking over you. That is gorgeous. We have dad, we have grandpa, we have 2 past lovers. So, what guidance do they have moving forward in this fresh start in your life? Is there a Pisces energy? Someone who is a Pisces, maybe had a Scorpio in their chart as well, but you probably didn't know, because who has their grandparents' birth charts? I don't know why I think it's your grandma. Is there a Pisces? Page of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. First love, yes. All right, it doesn't say anywhere, but is there a Gemini? Gemini, Virgo, something Mercury, placements? There's definitely a choir of people here. So I usually read tarot like boom, 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 like very kind of orderly, but there's so many different people here. And they have different things to say to you. They're very similar themes, but it's like everyone is chiming in. I'm a little overwhelmed. Okay. I feel like first and foremost, as a whole choir, they all have the same opinion of just you being very proud of you, very, very proud of you, and just all of your accomplishments. Something about you could have taken a different path and you almost went down this other path line. Could have been another job opportunity, could have been like quitting a particular job before you moved up in position, and you almost chose it because you were super fed up with something, and you decided not to. You decided to kind of stick to your guns, and you decided to see this one through, and because of that, this beautiful opportunity came through, and for that, they're, you know, admiring you, they're very proud of you. Moving forward, one of them is a realist. They're very, this Pisces, first love has still so much love for you. Wants to see you get back in the dating world, wants to see you, this is so not related to your career, but they want to see you find love and really truly believe that you will very soon and are super deserving of it. They feel like you have kind of taken yourself off the market to focus on your career, but also because you have your defenses up, and really this person wants you to be more open because they're saying you have a beautiful heart, and someone needs to see it. People need to see your beautiful heart. I'm getting a separate energy, very focused in on your work and your accomplishments and the path that you're going to take. I don't know, this might be grandpa, because they're very like, okay, so what's your next step? What's your next plan? And I feel like you're the one asking them that question. Like, what guidance do they have for you moving forward in this fresh new start in your life? They want you to be consistent. They want you to put your head down, put the work in. It's really very straightforward. They know that this is a great opportunity, and basically what they're saying is, if you continue to do what you're doing and push forth, you're going to even expand further than just this. But they're very proud for you to have this opportunity. But it's very key that they're saying that you it's almost like, don't mind other people. Don't listen to other noise. Like, focus in on what you have. There's going to be people around you that are jealous. There's going to be people around you, coworkers and whatnot, that don't respect your position. And this person is coming through very strong about saying that you need to like put your head down, put the work in, and don't listen to other people's bullshit. Don't let anyone put you down. You know, you and your intuition, you and God know exactly what you have to do. And if you do it this way, there is a lot of great things in store for you with the Ace of Swords. Like, this is one of those things that will just manifest new opportunity even further into your life. But collectively, they are saying you're on the right path. So if you felt like you were kind of questioning like where this is all going, you shouldn't, because you are actually in alignment with a bigger, higher purpose. This is going to lead to success in a very unobvious way. So it might not necessarily be like success in the booking and promoting career, but it is one door that leads to another for you. Okay, there's someone coming through saying that you're really a feisty person in the best way possible. You're very strong. You're very, like, you don't take shit from people. You have this inner sensitivity, which is obvious, but lately you've been channeling more of the inner sensitivity than you have that feisty person. And it's not that the feisty person is negative. It's actually very positive. It's like a compliment. I feel like this person is saying, don't dim your light. Don't doubt yourself.
You're very, very confident intrinsically, but you set that confidence aside. And it probably is due to all the things that you've been going through. It's due to all the transitions. It's due to that kind of imposter syndrome where you're like, who the fuck am I to be all like confident and shit? But this person that's coming through is really demanding that you take back like the Aaron that they know, the Aaron that is feisty, that like argues with people, that doesn't take shit from people, that questions everything. There's a strength that you have within you that you kind of set aside because of the struggle, and they want to see you reclaim that power. They're like laughing, like you have no problem like being feisty towards them. Like you can reclaim that, and you can do that, use that energy to your advantage. Yeah, you look at that strength card, you have the strength. And on top of it, like, you're a very creative person. You can get around some of these obstacles that you've been going through. I don't see the obstacles happening as much this year, but I do see that there were obstacles. There was a lot of struggle in this industry, and specifically your career, and like specifically personalities that you were dealing with, people that were just not respecting you really, and like, you know, you're probably an authoritative figure over some positions, and they like wouldn't give you that like they wouldn't, like, you would be someone's boss and they'd be like, you're not the boss of me, and like you are. So it's kind of this energy of like, okay, so because you were in a transitional period and you were trying to get this promotion, you couldn't be like super feisty, but now that you've locked and sealed in this position, there's like an energy here of like these people saying like, all right, well now you're boss and no one can question your position. Now it's time to ramp it up and step it up. Like people are gonna have to like, you know, deal with it. And you're very capable of being that bitch. So be that bitch, but also be the sensitive, discerning person that you are. Really, it only takes people fucking up for you to be that bitch. Otherwise, you're great. So if they're not doing it right, then that's on them. But I'm getting a lot of energy of just like them cheering you on. It's such masculine energy. Like, of course they're amping you up right now. Of course they're just like, yeah, like, you got this. So with Temperance, I see more balance coming into your life. And with the Empress, one of the things that, one of the things they're saying is definitely be hard, but be soft. You know, be soft in the ways that matter, like receiving, for example, because I do see them trying to give you more blessings in your life, this being one of them, but you have a tough time receiving them, meaning you don't even feel deserving of them. Like someone hands you like $100 cash for no reason, and you're like, why? I don't want that. Like you don't even take it. You're just like, you like freak out. That's an example, but it's like you really are capable of receiving. Like if someone is handing you something as a gift, as a promotion, as a raise, take it. Because if it's being handed to you in the first place, whether it's them literally and consciously giving it to you or the universe's construct of like what blessings come to your life, you deserve it. So I just feel like take it. They're just an energy of like take it. You have a lot of masculine spirit guides here, and part of, I don't even want to say the reason because we don't know why that is, there's a reason for that, but part of the advantage of them being primarily masculine is because you are so sensitive and so feminine. You have like an army behind you of people that are like, they really would not mind if you amped it up and like took names. They really would support you, and they really wouldn't be like, oh my God, like, why are you like that? They're totally like, yeah, girl, like, get it, like, fuck those people. So it's kind of like on purpose in that you needed this contrast, you needed this guidance because you are so sensitive sometimes and sometimes indecisive, and they are here sending you guidance to be strong, firm in your foundation, and really like self-assured. So as far as signs and synchronicities go, music is a big part of it. There are certain songs that you really connect to that I don't think you even play the radio, but they're saying if you had put the radio on here and there, you would hear those songs. Or maybe go play those songs on purpose and you might discover a new message. I'm seeing feathers, something about feathers that you might see on the floor. I'm seeing books, but books in that, like, you could open up a page randomly and like read something random and it's like that excerpt is meant for you. And then I'm seeing a lot of like cat imagery. So I don't know if you have a cat, or cats just tend to cross your path quite literally, but maybe that's also like some sort of symbolic sign for you. We have happy. So really what they want you to be is very happy. We have the fates and exchanging gifts. Okay, so, and then bless. They're trying to give you even more gifts. They're trying to bless you even further, but you have to open your arms to receiving it. This is a part of their plan. This is a part of their guidance. This is a part of your destiny, and they really, really want you to be happy. They really want you to continue down this path. But it's really important that you are capable of like receiving things from people, even if it's just a compliment. Like, you need to like accept it and know that it's meant for you and that you're valuable of that item or thing or compliment. All right, love, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live, and thank you so much for this question. It was really beautiful, and I hope to see and hear from you again soon. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next person. Which is Ava. Oh, why do you wake up so easily, huh? You got a problem? I'm listening. You're so welcome, Erin. All right, so we're gonna move on to Ava. Ava, let me know if you are here and what your question is. I'm gonna check my Instagram. I'm not sure if you sent it there. Oh, you're good. Okay. So you're wondering what this person is currently thinking about your connection, or what they would say to you right now, and we're currently in a separation. So Dinah, the Oracle card is additional to a reading, whether that be a regular deck pool, an 18+ deck pool, or mediumship. So I don't just do like one Oracle, or I don't do add-ons. So if you want to add on a regular deck pool or 18+, it would be an additional $25 or $30 depending on what you get. If not, I can refund you this $5, but I don't just do like individual oracles. It wouldn't be fair to other people if I just did it that way. And then Ava, I'm gonna use like an 18+ deck for you because it's like a love question. So What is this person currently thinking about your connection, or what would they say to you right now as you're currently in separation? So you're the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knave of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yes, absolutely, Dina. I'll do that right now. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, how are they currently feeling about you as you guys are in separation right now? Three of Wands. Number. Okay. What are they currently thinking about the connection? What would they say to you? I feel like this person feels like you have lost interest, which is really interesting because it's like I can see where they're falling off. Like I can see in the cards as like the bird's eye view like tarot card reader like where they're fucking up, but like if for some reason they're projecting onto you like you are the one who's pulled away your energy. Because it's interesting, like this person feels fine about the connection, like, but you're in separation. What? It's like so we have the Nine of Pentacles to start, and it's like on one hand I think they're just like moseying along. I feel like they are just kind of like they feel like everything is fine. They know that things need to be brought to the next level, the Knave of Pentacles, because it's obviously not there yet. And they feel like the only way to do that is to get really intimate or really personal. And I think this person has like trepidations, or they're a little insecure about getting personal. You have that King of Swords clarifying the Knave of Pentacles. So it's like the only way they can really be intimate and open up, since they have their defenses up super large, is to use on some sort of flirtatious, adventurous date in order to open up. I feel like this person is kind of like they're kind of concerned that you're the one who's lost interest, and because of that concern I feel like they're pulling away. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, if she's gonna pull away, I'm gonna pull away. But they, other than that, don't think anything is wrong. I feel like the way they feel about the connection is that it definitely needs to be amped up. So the separation is killing the vibe, and I feel like this person wants to, you know, come back in some sort of reconciliation, hang out, and like they know that they need to do something to bring this back to like a flirtatious level, if that makes sense. Like, have you ever, well, duh, you're in it, but I'm like, hypothetically, I'm like a situation in which like you haven't hung out with someone in a while, but you like are really into them, they're really into you, and it's like, why are we not hanging out? And then you're like, okay, well, if we do hang out, we can't just hang out, we have to like fucking do something crazy and like super cool, and then it brings up the vibe again, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person is really overthinking is the word for the King of Swords / Emperor. They're thinking way too much into this. They think you're the one who doesn't care, which I don't think is true at all. They're a little overwhelmed by the fact that they've been lazy or stagnant or weird, and maybe that's due to some personal reasons or issues. But now they're like, okay, I need to bring this up. And they know at their core that they should just be honest. They know that they should just be vulnerable. But for some fucking reason, that's like a hard ass thing for them to do, King of Swords style. They have their defenses up. They're not ready to like have pillow talk with you just yet. I don't know why. But they're gonna find some way to scoot around being vulnerable. I just feel like it would be easier for them to be honest. Hello, Ava, like, I've been really shitty and I'm super sorry. I actually am super insecure and blah, 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 blah. Like, I feel like that's what they should say to you. But because they have so much pride and ego, they can't do that just yet. They're like 3 of Wands it. They're like, okay, let me circumvent the real issue and let me come up with a fun date idea and we're gonna bring the vibe up to something fun and flirtatious. So it's kind of like they definitely haven't lost interest. So I feel like let's kick that concern out the way. They haven't lost interest. They're super connected to you. They're super attracted to you. That's not the problem. The problem is this person has some inner demons and wounds that they're dealing with, but they don't know how to open up about it. They don't know how to be honest about it. And they're kind of projecting it onto you like you're the one who pulled away, which you didn't. And really what they want to do is come back. They're going to snake their way back in and be really like fun and cool, like nothing happened, like you weren't just in separation. They want to probably get drinks, get drunk, whatever the fuck, and hang out and like make sure that you guys sweep everything under the rug. Like you literally didn't have separation. And I've actually known quite a few people like this where like, and not even in a romantic sense, just like I would have friends like this, like girlfriends that were like literally like would not talk to me for a month, which is cool, whatever, and then they come back hard and fast. And like of course they're girlfriends, so I would just like let it happen because like obviously like I'm not, you know, we're not in a relationship, like I don't give a fuck, but like I would notice this pattern with them and I would just be like, damn, like this is like a little much. And it was really because they were avoiding, you know, the fact that their life was chaotic or their life was shit or something was going on with them. And they always wanted to come back when things were better with them. And it's like, I would tell them, like, I don't need you to like be a complete person. Like, I don't need you to like come back in my life when everything's great. Like, you can tell me like if there's drama, you can tell me if like you're hurting. Like, it doesn't have to be like you need to come and everything needs to be perfect. So I just feel like it's kind of a similar situation. This person's like dealing with some stuff and they're like, they're kind of, instead of being honest about it, they're just like avoiding it, and they're gonna definitely come back for sure. It's definite energy here. Emperor, they're still watching you. I feel like they're stalking you. We have Treasure Island. They still are thinking of you as like a blessing, as someone that they really want to be with. All that glitters isn't always gold. We're exchanging gifts. I don't know if you guys have literal gifts to exchange from Christmas or something, but I feel like this person wants to give you something, and it could hopefully be, what they really need to give you is some truth, some honesty, but I feel like they're avoiding that. But yes, I do feel like even though they make themselves look great, all that glitters isn't really gold. I think that this person is hiding a lot of things, and not in like a deceptive way, but just like, you know, they're not as like put together as they make themselves seem. All right, love, so I love you, I appreciate you. I really hope that that resonated. Thank you so much for being here and joining the live, and I will hopefully hear more about this situation. I'm glad that it was like resonating with you, but whew, I'm like out of breath from this person. Like, just do us all a favor and just come get my girl Ava. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next person, which is DAEDAI. DAEDAI. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. Let me know what your question is, love. After you is Kimberly, and then Mark. You're so welcome. What? What's going on? What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Dog
Everything's fine, okay? DAEDAI, let me know if you are here and let me know what your question is. Kimberly, let me know what your question is as well so I can have it in front of me. Man, side note, some people have these really cool bedrooms where they have these, I feel like the key to a really nice room is like the chandelier. But like, first of all, I'm hot for a living. If I had a chandelier in my bedroom and I wasn't blasting the fan, I would die. Like, it's not enough to have the AC. So it's like, I want to be super aesthetic, but like, how? Hey girl, let me know what your question is so that I can do it. We're on your reading now. Okay, so you got an 18 plus, and we're gonna be talking about your sex appeal. I like that. Let's do it. Okay. And then Kimberly, let me know if you are here as well. Okay, let's talk about your sex appeal. It's an 18 plus. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the Hermit. The Knight of Wands. And we have the Two of Pentacles. It's okay, Mark. I will do it. I love these questions. They're super fun. The Magician. The Fool. The Three of Wands. Okay. So, okay, your sex appeal. You are wifey material. Definitely, you get people to fall in love like real quick. And I feel like people see you up front. Like some people see you as a heartbreaker and not necessarily, I don't know, not a heartbreaker, but like they see you as someone who can definitely get a lot of different people to fall in love with you, like, oh, she probably has a million people in love with her type of energy. And I feel like they also see you as someone who's very like confident, very like, you know, self-assured in your body, your sexuality. They see you as someone who is definitely like feeling good about yourself. Like whether that's true or not, the impression that you give off is that you know what you're doing, you know how to work it, you know how to tease, all that great stuff. With the Hermit especially, I feel like there's kind of an element to you where it's like you have this profound sense of confidence, you get a lot of people to fall in love with you, but you don't kiss and tell. Like you're a very private person.
And I feel like that makes people even more passionate about you because they know that there is like a level of discreetness with you. Like there's no need for them to like question themselves or anything being with you. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like people, you know, because they think you have like, you make people fall in love really easily. I feel like people try to tread lightly, or they try to like, I don't know. I definitely feel like people try to win you over really quick. I feel like people try to like impress you with the Two Pentacles energy, like, and they might not even have it. You know what I'm saying? They try to act like they're ballers or some shit, or they like got it, and they don't have it. They don't got it, but they will put on an act. They will be a clown, and they will go a full ass mile with that bullshit with you because you are that like motivating to them. Like they see you as like trophy material. So it's like really funny because it's kind of like, all right, like chill out, chill out. They might see you because you're so confident in your sexuality and like your body and your skin. They might see you as someone who's probably very confident in the bedroom. Like it just translates into the bedroom. So they see you as like a freak in the sheets. They see you as someone who's like very kinky and like, probably like doesn't mind experimenting, probably doesn't mind switching it up, like probably doesn't mind like all these different things. We have the Fool with the Hermit. So they see you as someone who on one hand is very low key and discreet, like you're a very private person. On the other hand, like you're not afraid to like call it quits. You're not afraid to be like, this ain't working, goodbye. And you don't look back. You literally don't look back. Like you probably have a lot of exes or a lot of ex-lovers who stalk your social media because it's like you gave them a really great night and they thought they were gonna marry you, but it didn't happen. And you just didn't look back. You were like, okay, bye. And it's part of the fact that you're very adventurous. It's part of the fact that you want to like experiment and stuff. But I feel like you're kind of like a heartbreaker. So like you're a heartmaker, heartbreaker, that kind of thing. But I feel like it's because you are constantly looking for next in the best way possible. Like I want to see what's out there and what is important, matters for you at the end of the day. So they see you as someone who's like so confident. They might see you as someone who's flexible, like literally flexible in the bedroom. They could see you as like being very flexible, being very like kinky, very bold. It could even be that you're flexible and that you can weigh a lot of different options. Like, you know, no matter like, you don't really have a type and, you know, you kind of just like people that are very attractive. But it's like interesting because you have this like loyal heart. So it's like people do try to act crazy and act like a clown trying to impress you because they want to be that one that you commit to. They want to be that person that you end up being with. And they hope that it could be them. So yeah, they see you as very open-minded, and then this could be the one, like, everyone thinks that about you. They're like, this could be the one, this is marriage material, and you're like, what? No, bye, and then you, like, leave. So I feel like people really get ahead of themselves when it comes to you. They break their own heart, let's just put it that way. So it's really interesting. But yeah, I feel like, you know, reading into you as a person, like they kind of have you all wrong. And it's just because they are so attracted to you that they get it wrong. Like they get very excited over like your body, your curves, like your sensuality, your sexuality, your confidence, that they make you into this person that you're not, and they project onto you. But at the end of the day, you're very sensitive. At the end of the day, I think you're very loyal. And at the end of the day, I think you want to find that one person. And you're just not going to waste your time with someone who's like not that person. So like they see you as someone who is like fickle, but I feel like there's more to it. And I feel that, girl, because I'm a Gemini Venus too. All right, love. So I really hope that resonated. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I hope to see you again soon. And yeah, definitely update me about everything. And I'm going to move on to the next person. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next person, which is Mark. Okay. So Mark on 18 plus. So you have a person in mind. What is the chance of something romantic happening? And of course, sex will happen. Okay, Kimberly, I'm gonna do you after Mark since I just got your question. So messages from Jesse. Okay, I got you. What is the chance of something romantic happening? And of course, sex with you. We have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Moon in reverse, Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like something romantic can happen with this person, for sure. If it hasn't already with the Ace of Cups, I feel like this person's super on board. Maybe they're waiting for you to make the first move with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're a little hesitant or a little scared because you think they're going to reject you with the Moon in reverse, which is really just a delusion because it's not true. This person is so game. I feel like if you took them out on a really nice date, they'd be super interested. And I do feel like you guys would have really good sex as well. And it might come actually a lot sooner than you thought. This person knows what they want. They're liberated. They don't care to like play games or like act super coy or shy. I feel like they're super confident. Like if they want to fuck you, they'll fuck you. I do think they appreciate like a nice date first. Like they want to be like wined and dined. So I do think they like romance. But yeah, I think a lot can happen from this connection. And any kind of doubt that anything could happen is like a projection from the past because it really is not in the cards. In fact, what's in the cards is telling you not to like put any doubt on this. Like this person is actually very into you. They don't want to make the first move though. They're not that kind of person. They want you to make the first move. And if you do, it would be a really good response from them. I think this person is very mature and they have kind of their own thing going for them. So they don't really like I said, they don't need to act like they need to be saved and they don't need to act like super coy. Like if they want to fuck you like early on in the relationship, they're going to. They don't care. They don't feel any type of reservations about it. Maybe there's an ex that you need to release because that's coming out. And then we have that Moon in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. This person might remind you of your ex a little bit, like characteristics or physical traits, but they're not at all. So we have the Two of Cups. I definitely think this person and you guys could have a really great date. You guys probably will have a lot of chemistry and a lot of compatibility here. It could even feel like you guys have known each other before. Maybe even if we're really going crazy with it, you could have had a past life relationship with them and that this could be the one. This person's very like abundant. They are the Empress. Like they know what they're doing. They know how to tease. They know what they bring to the table. We would come to the edge because I feel like you're afraid to take this risk with this person because it actually might lead to something like a full-on relationship. And you know, Spirit is saying that this is something that like it's not just gonna be romantic or a fuck. Like it could start hot and heavy like that, but I really feel like this could lead to an actual like romantic relationship, which maybe you weren't expecting. But expect the unexpected, I feel like, because this is happening for you. And I feel like this person is really loyal and you're really loyal, but it's like you step, they step. They're kind of like waiting for your green light in order to do anything. This person really likes your body and your chest. And I don't know if you have like longish hair or longer hair, or they just kind of imagine you with like longish hair. Something about hair they really think is a very attractive feature. They really want you to take charge and like you know, hug them first and kiss them first, ask them out on a date. This person really likes to be like held, so like if you do fuck them, they do want you to like pick them up and fuck them, that kind of thing. This person does like intimacy, and they also like someone who takes charge. So there's really this energy of like being assertive is like very attractive to them. So make sure you're like assertive with them, because that's something that really turns them on. All right, love, I love you. I appreciate you, Mark. Thank you so much for being here. This is really cool. I mean, this is headed towards something that I don't think you were expecting, but it could definitely lead in the right direction. You guys have all the good ingredients. You have like chemistry and compatibility and attraction, and you know, this person's very mature and they know what they want and what they bring to the table. So I feel like this could be really good for you. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Kimberly, who wants messages from Jesse. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Hierophant. The Lovers. Judgment. Yeah, good luck to you, Mark, because I feel like we'll definitely talk about your sex appeal, but I also feel like this is going to go somewhere as well. So I want to like just at least update me or message me about the situation, because it sounds really good. We have Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups. So what would Jesse say to you, Kimberly? I feel like Jesse would tell you that he's very committed to you and very loyal to you, maybe in more ways than you know or think. He wants to have a love with you, wants to have a relationship with you, and intends on having that in the future someday. It's been very slow moving because I feel like he has been working really hard on himself and his career, something to do with his own self-routine and stability. He has always known, and what he's wanted to say to you is that he's always known that you were his first love and his lover and friend. And like, even though it feels like he's been torn, he doesn't want you to feel that way. He has this belief system that you guys are truly going to end up together. Like, there's been this separation, or there's been something that's been stagnating this becoming an official loving relationship. And they don't want to live like that and continue down this road, because they feel like their actions aren't aligning with their words. I mean, ultimately what they would say is that they have always wanted to be with you and are, you know, intrinsically loyal and committed to you, whether you guys have an official commitment or not. In the plans for their future, they intend on being with you, but it's been like a lack of stability, and there's been a lot of things that have been pulling you guys in different directions. And they felt like, you know, they were torn between like you and someone else. With the Hierophant and the Lovers, just the imagery here of like two girls, someone way different than you. And it's almost like they're admitting that they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. But they know that's not the spiritual decision, and it's not the right decision. That what they want to say to you is that they'll always have love for you, and hopefully in the future you guys will be together at some point. It seems like they're looking at your connection with each other as something that is going to happen in the future, but I'm not getting a lot of information about like why that is, what's happening in the present, other than that there is somebody else, could possibly be somebody else. Even if there's somebody else, they're basically admitting that they feel very tied to you, and like they're always drawn back to you. And I feel like they want to it's like they want to come towards you, but there's something in the way. It's like gonna take time is what I'm hearing. Something about timing, like the timing is off, the timing is not right. We have reconciliation, true love, and passion. This person has a lot of passion for you, and they're asking you to be flexible, but I feel like you've been flexible. They want to start a new life with you. They're really like at some sort of weird chaos and conflict within their own life right now. Like, they truly want to reconcile. They truly see you as like a true love, but it's like when they look at you, they have all these elements of like deep love and affection, but when we take the lens off like how they look at you and like look at their actual life, it's like, okay, but what are they doing about it? They're being crazy. Like, they're seeing someone else. So it's very interesting. They're kind of living in a fantasy world. There's a lot of Neptune energy. I don't know if they're a Pisces with the King of Cups here, but it's like there's a lot of just wishful thinking and not being very practical and truthful and honest about the situation. So it's like what they would say to you is still a part of that wishful thinking. It's not that honest. It's very dreamy. It's very like fantasy-like, but I don't know. It's interesting because it's also in the cards, and the cards don't lie. It's like they do plan on coming towards you, but it's very complicated because they are not even acknowledging that they're not available because of someone else. It's 2 of Pentacles, like acting like everything is fine when it's not. 4 of Cups. I think they're gonna break up with this person soon. I don't want to make promises. They're just overwhelmed by some opinions of other people. I no longer want to be in this indecision. It's very interesting. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what action steps they take towards this, and if this is just some scheme, like dream plan, but it seems like their intention is to be with you, and it has to, has been to be with you this whole time. Like, they look at you like a soulmate. They look at you as like someone that is really pure and really patient and forgiving and super loving, and like they feel really bad. But the only thing they can think of to do to make up for it is to like move forward and try to, come towards you in the future. All right, love. So I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sorry for the mix up. Thank you so much for joining the live. I'm glad that you did and we could get this all resolved. But I really hope that resonated. Definitely update me about your situation. And let me know what happens with this person in the future, because I'm curious. But that is the live for tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for being here and for joining.
And for being monkeys.
So I'm doing a giveaway / raffle, which you can get the details of in my newest video. It is for this Attract Love Rose Quartz candle. Or if you guys just want to shop the line of manifestation candles, we have one for abundance, protection, and new beginnings. That is on my website, chironcandleco.com. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, all the orders that have come in. We just restocked the Attract Love Rose Quartz candles, but we are running out of stock of everything else, and I don't know when we'll be restocking those. So if you really want an abundance candle, definitely get on it. If you want a protection candle, get on it. We have a plentiful amount of these, but again, they have been going really fast, so definitely check out the store. Check out the raffle and giveaway details on my community page and on my latest video. Yeah, you've done so much already. You've done the most. I love you guys, and I appreciate your support. As you guys know, this is like pretty much the last month that I will be going live. So if you wanted to pre-book for next lives, you can. get that personal reading, ask the questions you guys need to ask while you can until I open up private readings, which I can't even give you a date because I have no clue. But I would be generous if I said March. It'd probably be like end of March, beginning of April. But that will be different than live streams. That will be personal readings delivered to your email. And hopefully by then I'll have a website you guys can book on. But as far as this month goes, this is the last month that I will be doing personal readings on a live stream. So keep updated about it on my Instagram at SAMANTHAJAMESTAROT. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys soon.